everybody! So today we're gonna do a Goddess Provisions unboxing. It's a little late because I skipped a week of uploading because I've been consistently uploading twice a week for so many months now and I just needed a break. We all need a break from time to time, so I took a little break, but I'm here to unbox Goddess Provisions! This is the August box. Wow, I forgot what month we were in. So if you don't know what Goddess Provisions is, or you haven't seen an unboxing on my channel or anywhere before, Goddess Provisions is a monthly subscription box. They send what I would consider like spiritual wellness items. So like my favorite things that come in the box are crystals, home decor, self-care items. They'll send like jewelry. Everything is always vegan and cruelty-free, and they plant a tree for every box sold. So I love Goddess Provisions. It's like getting a birthday gift in the mail every month. Let's get into it. The theme of the box this month is Empath's Toolkit. So the first thing that I saw are these incense sticks. I love incense. So immediately I love this. This is green tea and lavender. Oh, I love incense. I'm so happy. I love this. I love this. Okay, so rant incoming. They've been sending like decks of cards in almost every box lately, and it's the most fucking annoying thing. I complain about this every time, so if you've seen any of my other unboxings, like, you know how I feel about this. I don't really want to get into it, but like, I will. I find this to be so fucking wasteful because these cards are usually like pretty fucking meaningless. Like, so I'm gonna just open these up. These are called stress reduction cards. Stress Reduction Essentials is a stress reduction toolkit in card form. Okay, let me give it the benefit of the doubt. Let me just read what this is about before I hate it, because usually it's like supposed to be like an intuition thing, like you pick a card and it's supposed to answer a question for you, but this seems a little different. So this set will help you refine your intuition, never mind, and self-confidence, as well as reduce stress, panic, and anxiety. There's doctors for that. There's real therapy for this. Anyway, the set works in the moment at the first signs of stress and on the long term when introduced as a daily practice. When stress, anxiety, or panic arises, this deck will be your go-to toolkit. Your set will be a reminder that you have what it takes inside of you to master yourself. I mean, yes, there's a lot of benefit in like self-awareness and introspection when it comes to stress and anxiety. But then there are anxiety disorders, right? There's things like trauma that you need to see a professional for. I don't think this is like trying to say that this needs to be like a replacement for therapy, but I just don't like this, like, I don't think spirituality is a good replacement for like science. That's why doctors do these things, and they spend a lot of time, the large majority of their like early adulthood, to learn how to help people cope with anxiety. I just don't like stuff like this, but let's just see what it's about. So let's say that I'm like really stressed out right now, which I am. I like these cards. These are really pretty. I like the like gold detailing on the sides. The artwork is really pretty. So what am I supposed to do? Like draw a card? I'm really stressed out. I'm gonna pick out a card. Pretty artwork. This is called Forest Bathing. Forest bathing is a beautiful term for spending time among the trees. It has been found that exposure to the forest supports a lowered stress response, ease, and connection. Exposure to the trees helps your brain synchronize and is like a reboot for your system. I think that's just oxygen, vitamin D. Being in nature is inherently just like a calming thing. This is good advice if you're stressed out, go outside, but also people with anxiety disorders or people with high amounts of stress, trauma, depression, it's not as easy as like, oh, I should go outside, I'm gonna go outside. That's not how it works. But I think I'm being really critical because I fucking hate when they send cards, because what I'm gonna do is recycle these. To me, this is such a huge waste of resources. It's a waste of the paper that it's printed on. It's a waste of the packaging it was sent in. It's a waste of part of the money that I spent on this box that went to these cards. Instead of adding something that is like actually beneficial, I get that these are like for somebody. Like, I know that there are people who will appreciate this and who, like, this will add value to their lives. So I'm just giving my opinion and my review. To me, this is very wasteful, and I've actually had some comments and some people who've reached out to me and said that they agree that, like, this is so fucking annoying that they keep sending these cards. Here's another one. Really pretty artwork again, saying yes to me. Give yourself permission to believe you are perfect and beautiful as you are. When you choose yourself, you acknowledge your own inner guidance. When you say yes to yourself, you prove to you that you trust yourself. Again, that's pretty good advice. It's very specific advice, so I'm wondering if this is supposed to be like you specifically go through and seek out what you need, rather than usually these cards are like pick a random card and that's your answer kind of thing. People can't afford therapy. I'm a person who can't afford therapy. I need a therapist. Can't get one. So, you know, maybe these are good advice types of things, good things to keep in mind. Like, you know, I'm really stressed out because I feel like I'm not on the right path. I feel like I don't trust myself and my intuition, and I don't know what's best for me, and I don't know what to do. And drawing something like this, like, yes, you can trust yourself. You know yourself better than anybody. It's okay to choose yourself. Like, that is good advice and that is like helpful, but I don't know, when I'm having like an anxiety attack, or like if I'm under a large amount of stress, like, I don't know if this type of thing would be helpful for me. Self-care practice. Wake up every morning and before the reality of your day sets in, let these be your first words. I am feeling great today. Today is a great day. Today is my day. Words of affirmation. I feel like words of affirmation have to apply to reality, and not every day is going to be a great day, and we should not be gaslighting ourselves into thinking that it is or that it should be. And also, if you are having a bad day, how are you supposed to feel about it if you're telling yourself, today's a great day, I feel great, everything is great? Because it's just not true, it's not reality. And I think that it is okay to accept reality as it is. And maybe there is a card in there like that. Like, it is okay to have a bad day. It is okay to have whatever, like, negative feelings that you're feeling. All emotions are valid. But, oh my god, I'm getting into this, like, huge rant about this right now, and I'm just, like, it's just annoying. I get, like, triggered when I see decks of cards in these boxes because I'm, like, so fucking over it because these don't mean anything. Here's another one. Pretty artwork. Connection. Connect to yourself, connect to others. Like, I just... Someone who is in need of advice like this is not going to benefit from this. Let me know your thoughts about this, because maybe I'm just totally wrong and I'm just like committed to hating this because I already decided I hated it before I opened it. Like, that's definitely a possibility. Yeah, so you're supposed to intuitively pick a card to expand your self-care routine and find peace within. So it's like astrology. Like, no matter what stress you're feeling, all of these are meant to be applied to everybody in any situation. Like, that's kind of like what I'm getting from this. Like, these are just kind of like good advice type of things. Here's one. Get a weighted blanket. That's what this one says. Use a weighted blanket. I have anxiety because I'm poor. I can't buy a weighted blanket. Biofeedback loop. You know what this is? This is pseudoscience, and I fucking hate this. Am I wrong? Let me know your thoughts about this. Like, I don't want to offend anybody. Like, that's really not what I'm trying to do here. Like, if this is really helpful to you, like, I'm glad. Like, we all need to find things that work for us as individuals. I don't want what I'm saying to make you feel like this shouldn't work for you if it does. Like, I'm glad it does. Let's just move on. We've barely made it through this box, and I'm excited to see what else is in here. I just, like, fucking hate the cards. Like, if anyone from Goddess Provisions is watching unboxings on YouTube and you come across this is so fucking wasteful in so many different ways. Stop, please. Anyway, the next thing is in this little bag. I don't know what it is. Cute! It's a little tower. So it's a little rainbow crystal tower. This is probably for chakras, I would assume. This is so pretty. I do love crystals. Like, I love crystals. I think they're just pretty. I think that they're just beautiful. They come from the earth and they're stunning. Clear quartz, amethyst, angelite, green aventurine, yellow aventurine, sunstone, and rose quartz. Beautiful. I love this. This is so pretty and I'm happy I have it. I don't have anything like that. Next is an incense holder. So this is obviously supposed to go with the incense. Oh, no. It's supposed to hold cone incense. Well, I have a lot of cone incense because I actually prefer cone incense to incense sticks. I love it all. I just prefer cones. Pretty! Okay, so it's made out of wood and then it has this like gold, I think they said it's copper. I wonder, can this hold a stick incense? Obviously you can put a cone right on it, but I'm wondering. There's a lot of little holes in here and I'm gonna try to stick one of these in there. The holes go all the way through actually. There's 3 holes. Here, here, and here. That's how it would sit. Sweet, I love that. I'm probably gonna use this for sticks instead of cones because I have a cone holder already that I like. Love this. I love this. Love this. Amazing. And then finally something called a copper charging plate. Oh wait, that's the copper. What is on this incense holder? Oh, brass. It's a brass plate on top. So a copper charging plate, what the fuck is that? It's pretty. It has like these little things on it so it'll rest gently on a table. Why is it called a charging plate? As a conductor, copper moves energy and amplifies thoughts. Use this altar tool to clear your field from anything that's no longer serving and to charge sacred items with your highest intention. So I don't really operate my life that way, but I know that some people do. And that's cool. I think this is really freaking pretty. I think this is just a really pretty like decor piece to like store your crystals on or to store kind of like honestly anything on. I love this. I'm not gonna use it to like charge anything because I don't know about that. That's cool if you do, I just don't. But I just think it's really pretty and I think it's gonna look really pretty on like a table. I'll put it like right here. Well, okay, was that it? Yeah, that was it. And the stupid deck of cards apparently has a $22.66 value. It's the second highest priced item in this box, which makes me even more fucking livid because it's just mumbo jumbo pseudoscience, not a replacement for actual therapy. It's just like generally good advice, but you can get this advice from like white girls on Instagram. Music lover. Music has been used since ancient times in all cultures around the world to cultivate connection and joy. Self-care practice. Listen to music. I'm not gonna say there's no use for it because obviously everybody is different, and if anybody is suffering from like any kind of executive dysfunction or just like stress paralysis, like I definitely feel stress paralysis all the time. And like, while I don't find any use or value in this, there might be someone out there who is feeling a stress paralysis and they just need a jump start. They just need a little bit of advice. You know, if you grab a random card and it tells you to find your happy place and it gets you thinking about what makes you happy, what you should do to make yourself happy, and like you do it and you apply that, like I'm not saying that there's no value because that's obviously, I just described a value that these have, and I'm ranting about it again. I just hate this, okay? I just hate this, so I'm gonna stop talking about it. I know. Anyway, that's the box. I feel like this was actually a pretty good box. Like, it didn't have very many items in it, and one thing pissed me off so fucking much. And I just wish they would have put something else in instead, but the rest of the items in the box were awesome and I actually really enjoy this. Let me know what else you want to see from me. I post twice a week here on YouTube every week, so subscribe if you want to see more. All of my social media will be linked down below. If you want to be friends, let's be friends. And as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.